So I have here my new Ryobi hedge trimmer. It's an electric hedge trimmer because I don't do an awful lot of hedge trimming. If I was doing a lot more, I'd probably want to get a petrol one. But for the average home user, a good electric hedge trimmer is fine. Cordless can be good, but obviously you run the risk of running out of battery halfway through the job. So I like to have this. As long as you're safe with it, it doesn't cause any troubles. So let's get into it. Now before I plug it in, I just want to show you a couple of the features. Like most hedge trimmers, you have to actually use two hands. One hand does the accelerator or basically the throttle here, and the other hand has to be holding onto the handle and engaging the handle there, otherwise it won't work. It's a safety feature. It basically means that you can't get your hands anywhere near the blades while they're functioning because it'll turn off. Another thing about this is it has a cover that you can use to protect the blades and to protect yourself. If you plug it in before you're ready and you accidentally, get two hands on and someone else is close, it's not going to do anything while this is on it. So you know that it's safe while that's there. But I'll take that off as I'm getting ready to use it. Another handy feature that this has is this yellow thing that moves. It's called a debris remover. Now, I haven't actually used one with it before, so we're going to test it. We're going to see if it's useful or useless. But I like the idea. The idea is that it's actually going to stop debris falling on top. It's actually going to kind of feed them to the sides. The other thing that I really like about this model is on the handle. There's this little catch that you can pull out and you can twist the handle. So you can turn it into the shape. So if you need to do some side-on stuff, you can still hold the handle like this. You need to do the other side, you turn it like that. And you move it back into the middle. And it's in a location that means you can twist and turn while it's in use. But when you let go, it engages itself so that it's not going to move while you're using it. Finally, one of the other things that it has is it has a little shield here. The shield is basically just to stop stuff kicking back up into your face. It's recommended that you wear safety goggles. I couldn't find mine, so I'm still going to do the job. But I'd certainly recommend that you do actually try and wear safety goggles wherever possible. Because things can kick up into your eyes, and it's kind of the last thing you want to do while you're doing your job is get hurt like that. So there's some of the basic features. Now let's give it a run and see if it actually is good. So I've now plugged it in. I'm about to start using it. But just quickly, it's a 600 watt machine. It has a 600mm length cutting blade. And so I like to have a decent length cutting blade. Now you can get less power. You can get trimmers that have less length. But for me, this is a good size. And so let's turn around and let's see how it performs. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Now I've probably been trimming for about 2 minutes. You can already see how far into the hedge I've managed to get. I've been cutting some pretty thick branches. You can see here that that's actually a decent thickness. And I really didn't have any trouble whatsoever getting through that. It's just chewed through it. Just like that. It's chewed through it. So that's all with the Ryobi hedge sweep, 600 watt electric hedge trimmer. It performed far, far better than I could have even expected. I'm very, very happy with it. I bought it from Bunnings for $129 and I'd say that it was worth every cent. I really found the handle, being able to switch it as I go, to be a very handy feature, so that as I moved around I was able to change it really quickly. And having the 2 grip hold really gives you the strength and the security that you know it's going to have. I didn't really notice this doing a terrible amount, the debris remover, but I kept it on. I didn't feel the need to move it off, so it was very useful for me, I guess. Even though I don't know what it actually did, it just sits there. So feel free if you want, take it off, see what it does without it. And I can definitely recommend the Ryobi Hedge Sweep 600 watt electric hedge trimmer. That's all for this edition of Aussie Green Thumb on camera.